That's yeah.
Apparently there's a ton of highlights or just a bunch of clips from the SHG Glenwood game last night that Kirker's got up there. So be sure to go check that out as soon as you get a chance. Obviously, I would prefer, for you to listen to our show and then do it during the commercial break. Oh, no, listen to the commercials too. How about just go online, listen to our show, and watch the videos all simultaneously?
Listen, people today can multitask. That's not a big thing. They can listen and watch at the same time.
I told you I'm a solution guy, Mark.
I know.
Before the break, we had some really good calls, and we were talking about, how to clean up the NCAA, how to clean up football, what we should do, a solution, if you will. And the caller said, listen, you can't just fix everything. And I was about to agree with him and say, then we just need to accept that this is the way that it is, and that this is the way that it's always been, and that this is the way it's going to be. There's going to be these crooks associated with college athletes. There's going to be kids who are there not to be students, just to play. There's going to be altercations. There's going to be all these things, so we can either calm down about it or we can try to fix it.
We need to try to at least limit it, because we know it's going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
But you've got to get it to where, as you brought up, all the off-season talk is not bad.
Right.
This is what I'm growing tired of. I love college football.
Yeah.
But during the off-season, it's just one thing after another, and you get tired of it in the negative vein.
I agree totally. Hey, let's go back to the phone lines. Caller, you're on Sports 101. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. If you get a chance, I'm driving. Can you go over last night's area football scores and a few baseball scores, if you don't mind?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we did that at the beginning of the show, but Mark can run over the...
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. No sweat. Mark can run over the football scores real quick, and then while I'm ranting about something, maybe he can look up the baseball scores, too.
Okay, and while I got you on the phone, I'm sorry, I'm a diehard Cleveland Brown fan of pro football.
Don't be.
But what I was trying to figure out, even though it's preseason, how can you beat the Super Bowl champions of last year and then lose your next two games? So if you want to throw that and comment on that too.
Thanks for the call.
With your Browns, I tell you what, I think Colt McCoy has proven to the critics that his lack of size is not going to matter. Colt McCoy is turning into a pretty doggone good quarterback, and I think he still has another couple years before he really hits his stride.
Yeah, I think the Browns are heading in the right direction.
Absolutely.
And I really love what they're doing. I love the young pieces they're putting in place. But what you're going to see, and it was just preseason, so don't worry too much about it, but what you're going to see, because they are such a young team with a young quarterback, is inconsistency.
Some growing pains.
Yeah, they're not going to be every week, week in and week out, a team that you can't beat. They're going to make mistakes. They're not going to perform at their highest level every week because they're so young. So bear with it. Endure some of this inconsistency from the Browns, and it'll pay off for you, man, because in a few years, I think this team is going to be one of the top teams around the league, no doubt.
I do, too. Let me go over the Central State 8 scores again for the caller. Sacred Heart Griffin went up 28-0, held on to win against Chatham 34-27. Springfield beat Southeast Spartans 44-3. Lanphier went to Taylorville and won 26-21. Rochester, with backup quarterback Austin Green, 14 for 18, 270 yards in the score. They beat Lincoln 48-6. And Jacksonville shut out Jerseyville 21-0.
Right on.
Yeah. Baseball scores: St. Louis won. Amazing. Lance Bergman hit a home run to win the game. Houston and San Francisco, 3-1 Houston there. The Cub game, I'll have to find for you. I wasn't ready for this, but the caught me unaware. The Cubs, I'm going to have to guess lost. Yes, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. That was terrible of me to do that.
Oh, they probably did.
Well,
but does it matter?
Milwaukee. Well, they played Milwaukee. That was one reason I said that. And they did lose 5-2. By the way.
But does it even? I know this guy wanted the baseball scores, and that's cool. But Cub fans, does it really matter right now? I mean, when did you stop paying attention and stop caring?
I think Cub fans have got a little more to be interested in. I think they're wanting to see what happens in the front office now.
Yeah.
With Hendry now gone, and will whoever the new GM is named, or whenever he's named, is he going to keep Quaddy? No. Highly unlikely. Is Sandberg going to be brought in? Good question. So there is some off the actual field issues that Cub fans are on the field. Who cares? It's the same with St. Louis.
You know, here's the sad thing. That's the problem. You Cub fans are enablers. You know what I mean? When it's over, let go. They give so much attention to the Cubs the entire baseball season, no matter what. You know what I mean? You're enablers. Let go. When they're not good, let go. That'll make them fix it.
You do yourself a favor health-wise if you would not fret so much day in and day out about the Cubs.
You know?